Hi, this is Jay Cho. Today I want to share with you a proprietary method which I use for my clients, and this will get you the most treatment which we want to recover and most settlement. And it's not for everybody, but this is typically when we could work under the very systematic framework. I found that it's more helpful. It gets the result faster, better, optimize your chance of recovery. So these are result of I've been doing this for 10 years, thousands of cases, negotiations, and then just based on the result that I got, and I was working backward just to figure out, okay, what the ones that we did really well, how did we get to that? And I've been analyzing it, and then I came up with this method. So without further ado, let's talk about this method. Okay, so let's talk about what's that best tip that I can give you. It's called, so my slide says how to maximize your treatment and settlement. You will not only survive but thrive, right? So meaning that you don't have to survive only, but you can actually do much better by thriving it, right? So let's talk about this. The framework, it's called the thrive. It's called the thrive method, right? So there's 5 steps. So first thing is think of strategy and planning, right? So what that means is at the onset of your car accident, maybe within a week or two, we have to think about, okay, what is your theory of damages? Meaning, what kind of damage do we have? Are you not able to work? Where can we get more help? Is it employment insurance? Is it your work insurance, such as short-term disability benefit? Or do we have to go through your car accident benefit? So that's something that we have to look into. And we also have to strategize, okay, do we need psychologists, psychiatrists? So we have to kind of think about that. Okay, where do you have to get treatment? How much? Right? So that's one thing that you have to go within 2 to 3 weeks. You have to get all the records. We have to sort everything out. The second method, the second step of the method is R, recover and record. Now, a lot of people just do one, recover. They go to therapies, they get treatments, but they neglect the second portion, which is also really important part, is record your trauma by visiting your doctor. Now, your family doctor's record seems considered to be most objective of everybody. Insurance company doctors will say you're not hurt. Our doctors will say you are hurt. So who's right? It's hard to tell, right? It's a 50-50. So the family doctor who is not paid by you or insurance company considered to be most objective. And I hear a lot of complaints. My family doctor, she or he doesn't do anything. What do I keep whenever I complain, but she or she doesn't do anything, I don't get CT, MRI, that's fine. That's okay. The purpose here is record your trauma, right? So, and then the ironical thing is, if you complain enough, they will send you to an MRI, CT. If you just say once or twice in passing, they will not pay attention to it. They don't care about pains, but they think about, okay, is there you have a tingling, numbness, have other issues, pain is least of what they're concerned with, okay? So do remember the second portion, record your trauma, because when we go to the last step of settlement, they always think about, okay, you don't have a lot of entries with your family doctor. That means you're not hurt, right? So now, this is third part of it. It says I investigate by getting an independent medical opinion of the expert. So what it is that we will, after about a year, you've recovered and record your traumas. Then based on that, we will hire a specialist. That specialist will elaborate, which is next step, but that specialist will give an opinion, chronic pain. You have a trauma, depression, anxiety. You have pain in your neck. So they will actually give you an opinion, and they will give independent medical legal opinion. That's important, because based on that, insurance company will assess your damages. So now fourth step is V, verify the injuries and loss by getting the records and supporting document. Now, we're going to work together, get your income tax return, OHIP decoded summary, your employment record, your property damage file, everything we can elaborate, which is the next step, everything we can show that how much loss or damages you have, right? We're going to get all the records. The final step is we elaborate through effective communication presentation. It could be in writing, it could be in oral communication, but this is where we try to settle the file. But when we do these 4 steps correctly, 5th step is really easy, right? Because we don't have to sell your case. It just sells itself because we have enough record, we have enough independent advice, we have all the supporting document. They'll just be able to see, okay, you lost this much in income, you still have these pains, okay, we're gonna have to get you this amount of money. Now, based on that, it's a lot easier and less heated debate rather than, oh, you don't have any records, you haven't seen any doctors, you're saying that you still have a neck pain, but you haven't got any MRI, CT. As long as you have a consistent complaint to your family doctor and with an independent doctor's opinion after that, then insurance company works in a system where they will sort of medical examiner will go through it and say, well, there is a case to be made and this is our risk and this is how much we're going to put it as a reserve. And we're going to tap onto that reserve. So this is based on my many negotiations, 10 plus years of experience, and I had to go work backwards. So there's cases that we did really well. How did we do so well? There are cases with the great damages, there's huge damages. There's the person's not able to go back to work. How come we didn't do as well as other cases? Now there are other factors, but there are other factors. The insurance company, adjusters, defense lawyers, but I would say more than 80 to 90%. As long as we stick to this method and we did everything correctly, and then we were able to get close to the reasonable settlement. Anyways, I wanted to just send this out to you so that you understand what you need to do when we work together as a team. And hopefully this method, you have some idea as to what you need to do for the next 6 to 8 months just to get great, to recover, get the most treatment and hopefully the most settlement you can get under the current law. Thank you. Bye. Thanks so much for watching this video. It means a lot that you spend your valuable time watching our video. So please don't forget to click on subscription button or subscribe button or like button. It does show us that what we do to empower you, to give you legal information, it's actually helpful for you. And also this one video could actually save you a lot of grievance and time and money. So hopefully if you turn on the notification, you'll get other videos. May not be relevant, but if you just know what it is, your legal right at the landlord tenancy, your legal right at small claims, what to do after MVA, what to do when you get fired from your work, it definitely will help you in the future. Thanks again. Thank you so much for putting your trust in our firm. It means a lot to us. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye.